Gosh, I really hope that this noise settles down. There's an obnoxious noise in the background for me, and there is a message in that for you there might be a lot of noise around you. Either that's literal or there's someone kind of creating a lot of ruckus, and it's mildly irritating. And also, there's no malicious intent. I think you know that. There's just like, really right now of all times kind of feeling, and that this person's trying to do something that is useful and helpful, but it's borderline obnoxious. Also, whoever I'm talking to, I am picking up on someone who is traveling. And I don't know if you are in a country or countryside or a place that is really green, or that there are a lot of trees, bushes, grassy lawns, or valleys, or it looks like it's been like there's plenty of rain that comes through the area. There's a lot of green for somebody wherever they're at, and that it is soothing. You're traveling. This is something that you've manifested, and it's pretty exciting, and you are showing up, but it also has like a little bit of fears. Sometimes you can get in your mind a little bit. Excuse me, I drink some tea. Hi, welcome. If you're new, my name is Vanessa. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. I really appreciate you guys. You're showing up twice in this reading as the Knight of Pentacles. You came out this way in kind of the pre-shuffle, and I got that was your energy, that it felt slow and steady wins the race, practical. We don't need to rush or jump into anything. We want to have a plan here. You want to have a plan here, okay? And it at times could maybe appear to others to be way too slow moving, or you could also be doing slow travel, where you're spending extended periods of time in one place and getting to know it before moving on to another. So, yeah, it's just the energy around you is ripe for new beginnings and abundance. But there's also, there's a lot of people around, and there's a lot of noise and hustle and bustle some way for you. I don't know what it is. Again, it could be literal for someone. It could be more metaphorical or symbolic. But there is a little bit of an irritant in the environment around you that you're like, can you please, please stop? Will you desist? There are two of them? There's more than one. So there could be two people that are kind of irritating you right now, even though they mean well. Or, yeah, two of something are like, oh, it's just a little bit like, can we do this another time? I don't know why there's vacuum away fear here, but the Ascended Masters are also here. So if you have any fears come up at all, that you can ask the Ascended Masters and your ancestors and the archangels, God, the universe, you can ask that they step in to vacuum away this fear. It says call on Archangel No, yeah. Okay. You could be like undecided if you need to do that, then that means it's a yes. Okay, it's for somebody. So call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael. Michael is the bodyguard, has his sword of truth. It can cut cords and get clear obstacles. It's protective angel. And Raphael is the healing angel. Ask them to lift away fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. And the noise stopped. It started again. So you might get some momentary relief, but I think that you know that this too shall pass. I don't know what this irritant is, but it's kind of like dampening your spirits a little bit. Or maybe not dampening your spirits, but it's just like putting you out a little bit. And I'm feeling for someone that they really just want to go to sleep and someone else won't stop talking. You know, I haven't used this deck in a really long time, and I'm honestly still not that familiar with it, but I chose it. I chose it of many decks that I own to come with me on this trip that I'm on. So let's use it. Way too big for my hands to shuffle comfortably, so bear with me here. So yeah, you could be taking on something that's like less known for you, a little bit more unfamiliar, maybe less comfortable. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than you've taken on before. And you don't know if you can actually like handle all of it. That you can, but you can. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Okay. We don't have to be perfect here. It came out really quickly. 20, awakening. And the Knight of Pentacles again. Knight of Pentacles and the awakening. I think that's the Justice card. It's number 20, Justice. I do have we're going to refer to the book, the Muse Tarot, because I don't know. So we'll do Awakening first. It's number 20 in the Major Arcana. So that should be first. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, the noise stopped again. Yeah, there could be a little fear about taking on this next kind of bigger step. Whatever that means to you. It doesn't have to be huge or anything really crazy. It's something bigger than you've taken on before. It does feel like the next appropriate step where there is a little bit of fear involved and there's also excitement. And it's almost like as you go ahead and do that, like the longer you don't do that, the more the environment around you is going to get a little bit irritating. To the point where you are going to choose and decide, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Yes, I'm going to attempt this. And then there's peace and ease and flow. Okay, 20. Where are you guys? There. Okay. 20. Awakening. Keywords. Awakening. Awakening to your divine nature. Judgment. Facing the music. Ascension. Accepting and forgiving your beautiful soul. Woo! Oh man, then it gets very poetic. Rising above the clouds, we find clarity in ourselves, in our pasts, in our actions. The key to this judgment, this awakening, this reckoning of the heart and memory, is to be able to dish out radical self-compassion and forgiveness. See yourself as the beautiful spark of inspiration that you are. You are divine, love, mystery. And when you open yourself up to this beautiful truth, you will see that your flaws are rooted in your humanness. Beautiful soul, bright, shining light. Awaken to the magic you possess in your heart. Yep. And see your past as the incredible lesson that it was. A history of beautiful and broken things that have brought you right here to this moment, to this place where you can hear witness to your own magnificence, where the only judgment to be laid down is by your own honest heart, and where forgiveness of the spirit is the remedy for your beautiful future. What are we but ashes, fire, water, and air, laced with pure magic and dusted with prayer? There were so many times where I looked down in reading that I wanted to pull cards on this table that were from a reading that I just recorded that would be the most previous reading to this. And it does have a lot of similar themes, so if you feel that this message resonated for you, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, but check out that video because there's definitely a lot of overlap there. Okay, and then the Knight of Materials. Let's read this version of it. And then I think it's going to be a shorter reading. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Voice of Materials. Knight of Materials, which are Pentacles. Okay. Productivity and diligence paying off. Hard work, steadfastness, determination, safety, planting and tending seeds for the future, financial security, foundations, the task of joy. So you've come up 3 times in this reading as this, the Knight of Pentacles. This knight loves to tend the fields of his success, or her success. He or she derives great joy from tilling the soil and removing the tiniest of weeds, knowing that it will make a difference in the future. He once tried to take great risks with his fields, working in long, sleepless spurts with giant, showy plants that would reap greater rewards. Most of the large plants withered when his worries about them overtook his ability to just be, to just do. He soon found that he was much happier without the splashy accolades, and that he felt infinitely more confident with his beautiful little succulents that offered guaranteed stable success as long as he was consistent. He shares a message of relaxing into the tasks you love and finding meaning in your work. Your diligent routine will tell you where you are headed in life, so create a steady foundation that supports your dreams. And all the fabric, lights, and roses, tilled safely, bread it brings, the loyal duty of our poses, consistent earthly things. Consistent earthly things. I fumbled that. That's fine. It's okay. So wow. Yeah. Very cool. I don't remember what I said in any of the rest of this, so I hope that it helps. Really don't remember anything I said in this reading. So that being said, thank you again for being here, subscribing, and if you would like your own birth chart reading from me, that is my favorite thing to do in the world for service and helping people and whatnot. So if you are interested in that, you can book your reading in the link in my bio. The calendar is up for the next month and a half or so. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.